The 2023 NBA Draft is one of the most anticipated events. It has many on the edges of their seats, and the prospect of this coming draft are simply extraordinary. Oh yeah, many fans are having sleepless, anxious nights, wondering if their NBA team is going to be lucky enough to get the first draft pick. Because of all the talented prospects, there is just one on the lips of all fans, and top of the list of all NBA scouts. Victor Wembanyama, the 18-year-old, 7'4" freak of nature, is the most anticipated NBA prospect since the king, LeBron James. So why don't you stick around as we find out who this teenager is and why he has the NBA salivating. Let's get into it. Hold on a minute. Did I just say an NBA prospect since LeBron James? Does that mean to say the next great? The one to take his team to NBA Finals upon NBA Finals. The one to smash so many records. The next superstar to be in the GOAT conversation. That's crazy. Who is this Wembanyama boy? And why does he have every team salivating to get him in their arsenal? Without further ado, let's start unfolding. Who is Victor Wembanyama? Victor Wembanyama is a French professional basketball player born on the 4th of January 2004. He plays as a power forward for Metropolitans 92 of the LNB Pro A, which is the top-tier men's professional basketball league in France. Wembanyama was recently measured at 7 feet 4 inches tall with an 8-foot wingspan and has amazed NBA executives, fans, scouts, and the world at large with his exceptional combination of fluidity, perimeter skill, shot blocking instincts, and close to perfection shooting. The 18-year-old plays the beautiful game of basketball like no one else in the world. With his staggering size and frame, it's just unbelievable how he takes on players off the dribble and hits those three-pointers just like Steph Curry. Victor Wembanyama defies everything you would ever expect from a young player with his size. And just like every other basketball superstar with his height and size, he's most noticeable on the defensive end as a rim protector and effectively guarding wings off pick-and-roll switches. You are sure to feel his dominating presence at both ends of the court. For 2 years in a row, he was named the French LNB Pro A Best Young Player, and he also made his EuroLeague debut last season. With so much flair, skill, and talent, it's no surprise that he's considered one of the best European prospects of his generation. Not only that, but he is also considered the favorite to become the first overall pick in the 2023 NBA Draft. A kid with size and height like Yao Ming, attacking prowess like Giannis Antetokounmpo, and shooting precision like Steph Curry? The NBA might be salivating, but I highly doubt it if the NBA is ready, and that is crazy. But then, let's dive in and get to know all about this young amazing teenager. Victor Wembanyama was born in Le Chesnay, France, into an all-sports family. His father was a former long jumper, and his mother also played basketball, while his elder sister, Eve, plays basketball professionally and has won a gold medal with France at the 2017 FIBA U16 Women's European Championship in France. Growing up in this family only meant that Victor will also take to the sports world. He grew up playing soccer as a goalkeeper and practicing judo, but since he was 5 years old, Victor was coached in basketball by his mother. At age 10, he began his career at his local club, Entente Le Chesnay Versailles, and joined the youth system of Nanterre 92, playing for Nanterre's under-18 team at the Kaunas tournament, a qualifier for the Adidas Next Generation tournament. Victor posted a scintillating 22 points, 15 rebounds, and an ANGT record 9 blocks in a win over the under-18 team of Zaragoza. He averaged 15.8 points, 12 rebounds, 2.8 steals, and 6 blocks per game, leading the tournament in blocks, and was named to the all-tournament team. That announced his start to dominance in every game he played. At 15 years of age, Victor Wembanyama became the second youngest player, only after Stefan Petkovic, to play in the Euro Cup. The following year, he made his LNB Pro A debut in a match against JL Bourg on the 23rd of October 2020. His next big milestone was a 99-87 win over Orléans Laurier on the 25th of May the next year, where he had season highs of 14 points and 10 rebounds. The 2020-2021 season was an amazing season for Victor, as he was named Pro A Best Young Player of the 2020-2021 season. And following a wonderful run with the Nanterre 92, he decided to leave that season for a greater challenge elsewhere. On June 29, 2021, Victor signed a 3-year contract with Asvel of the Pro A and the EuroLeague. And after a beautiful and as you can ever guess, dominating run of games with Asvel, when Wembanyama won a second consecutive L&B Pro A Best Young Player Award on May 18, 2022. Wonderful. But sadly, a few months later, he suffered a muscular injury on the 3rd of June, which forced him to miss out on the remainder of the Pro A playoffs. And that was the end of his relationship with Asvel, as he opted out of the contract after the season ended. And finally, to his present club, the Metropolitans 92 of the Pro A, with whom he signed a 2-year contract on June 30th, 2022. Victor Wembanyama is set to conquer yet another season. Will he be able to lead the team to glory and stamp his feet as the favorite #1 draft pick in the 2023 NBA Draft? All this and more has him set to prove to his new team. And recall, I said he's top amongst the amazing and talented prospects in this coming NBA Draft. Closely marked on that talented prospects list is G League Ignite sensation Scott Henderson. 17-year-old Henderson is also said to be in every fan and scout's eyes because he's nothing short of brilliance. Yes, he might be shorter and not have a dominating figure like Wembanyama, but Henderson is just as amazing and talented as Wembanyama. Scott Henderson is a 6'3" guard with a 6'9" wingspan who is very electric and highly explosive when operating on the open court. With jaw-dropping moves and fast downhill finishing drives above the rim, Henderson is nothing short of a superstar. He's also projected to be the #2 pick in the 2023 NBA Draft. These two talented teenagers have the whole world on the edge of their seats as they await the brilliance of these two, alongside others, come the 2023 NBA Draft. And funny how the world yearns for these two in particular, and basketball always answers. This October 2022, we are set to watch these two square off in an exhibition match against each other, as Victor Wembanyama's Metropolitans 92 from Paris take on Scott Henderson's G League Ignite in a pair of highly anticipated games in Las Vegas, Nevada. Who will come out on top? Who is the real star that should be the #1 pick come the 2023 NBA Draft? That and many more curious questions will be answered in these matches. However, many say it's just an exhibition match and it holds no water. Yes, maybe because it's not as competitive as the league games, and when these teens get into the NBA, they will be united with the best coaches and teammates who will harness their skills and improve their abilities. So with all said, based on ability and skill sets, without a doubt, in a blink of an eye, or without deep thoughts, Victor Wembanyama has to be the #1 pick, whether or not he wins the exhibition match against Henderson's team. The 2023 NBA Draft is still a bit far, as there is still a season to be focused on, and there is where Victor Wembanyama's focus is set on right now, definitely. The Metropolitans 92 season has started, and Victor Wembanyama is already looking like a beast on the court, as he has always portrayed it to be. And finally, based on high possibilities and probabilities that teams are set to get Wembanyama into their formidable arsenal in 2023 include the San Antonio Spurs, Utah Jazz, Oklahoma City Thunder, Houston Rockets, and Orlando Magic. Who are you rooting for to cash in on this promising prospect? Is your team part of the possible teams lucky enough to get him? What of Victor Wembanyama, based on all said? Is he truly worth all the hype and salivating? Let us know in the comment section. And before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe for more juicy sports news.